शासनपति श्रमण भगवान महावीर स्वामी ने मेरा भावपूर्वक वंदन। असीम उपकारी राष्ट्रसंत परम गुरुदेवना चरणों में मेरा भावपूर्वक वंदन। सर्व उपकारियों चरणों में मेरा भावपूर्वक वंदन। Since so many days we have been doing the Anumodana, the appreciation of a very unique tapasya, and that is the Muktavali Mahatap. In this tapasya, there is 1 upvas, Parnu, 2 upvas, Parnu, again 1 upvas, Parnu, 3 upvas, Parnu, 4 upvas, Parnu, 5 upvas, Parnu, 6 upvas, Parnu, 7 upvas, Parnu. Between every upvas, between every increasing step, there is also 1 upvas in between, and she increases till the 16th upvas and then descends from there again. Just imagine, what is the total amount of upvas that she is doing? 285 upvas. 285 days of surviving only and only on water. Only and only boiled water. How extraordinary is that? And Gurudev, on Saturday, he explained to us that whenever you try to develop any quality, whenever you are working on one quality, you must always start thinking that what other quality can I add on? Gurudev said, Guno nu gunakar karvu. What does that mean? For example, if you are doing any kind of penance, you are doing any kind of tapasya, along with that tapasya, when you start observing Maun, what is Maun? Being silent, the vow of silence. When you do tapasya, along with that tapasya, you start doing Maun. Or maybe you start doing some kind of reading. You start doing some kind of gathas, swadhyay. When you do one quality, when you develop one quality, what must you do? You must add on. You must always start thinking that what else can I do to increase the value of this quality that I am already possessing. Gurudev said that a true sadhak, a true upasak, a true shravak knows the vivek, the understanding, has the understanding that if I am doing one quality, if I am increasing one virtue, I want to also add on another virtue. And by doing this, I will multiply my virtues. I will multiply my good qualities. Gurudev said that what is more difficult, Maun or Masak Shaman? Masak Shaman or Maun? What do you think? What is more difficult? 30 days of fasting or 1 day of keeping completely mum? And I think everybody will agree that keeping quiet, being silent for an entire day, that seems more difficult. But a true sadhak, a true aradhak knows that when I am doing tapasya, if I want to add on value to my tapasya, if I want to add on more quality to my tapasya, I should add on Maun, or maybe even a smile on the face. Gurudev said that there are some people who complete their tapasya sleeping. They sleep on their bed, they keep on relaxing, they keep on lazing around, and that is how they do their tapasya. But there are some people who are super active. There are some people who keep on smiling throughout the day, who keep on doing some or the other activity to keep on activating their dharma. They keep on activating their quality. So, Gurudev said that there is a simple calculation. The usual calculation is 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. But when you are talking about qualities, when you are talking about good virtues and values, 1 plus 1 is not just 2. 1 plus 1 becomes 11. Gurudev said that when you add on 1 to 11, it is in 12. It is 111. Similarly, when you are doing tapasya, when you are doing some kind of dharmic spiritual activity, if you add on some virtue to it, if you add on some quality to it, if you add on tapasya, if you add on tapasya to tapasya, if you add on mon to tapasya, if you add on smile to tapasya, if you add on knowledge to tapasya, anything you add on, you are increasing the value of the first virtue that you are trying to achieve. Gurudev said that how should you do Anumodana? Should you wait? Should you have a delay? Gurudev shared an incident. There was once this injured monkey that a Mahasatiji witnessed. She saw this injured monkey on the road and she instantly told Gurudev that, Gurudev, there is an injured monkey. And even Gurudev, out of compassion, he started looking around and he saw one Guru Bhakt. And he just inspired the Guru Bhakt that look at this monkey, how injured it is. And that Guru Bhakt also instantly called up the Arham Anukampa ambulance that came instantly and saved that monkey's life. Did Gurudev think that let us wait for some time and do it later on? No. He did it instantly. Did that Guru Bhakt think that okay, I will take care of it in a while and do it later on? No. He did it instantly. Look at the chain of Anumodana. Whenever there is a delay, there is no Anumodana. But when you do not have any delay, you can do the best kind of Anumodana. Whenever you get a chance of Anumodana, what must you do? Instant Anumodana. We want everything quick in this world, right? We can't even wait if a video starts buffering, we start refreshing the page. But if we want everything around us so instantly, why not do Anumodana instantly? Right? So Gurudev said that even in Anumodana, there is no delay. It is always instant. We always should try to grab an opportunity of doing Anumodana. Gurudev also explained that what is mon? When Gurudev said that you have to add tapasya, you have to add mon to your tapasya, Gurudev explained that what is mon? Is it just keeping quiet? No, because when you are externally quiet, there is a possibility that your mind is constantly talking. But the true tapasya is, the true mon is when you don't talk externally and you talk to yourself, to your soul, to your inner voice. Gurudev said that there are some people who cannot keep quiet. There are some people who just need to talk. And such people, outside this parasam, there is a road, and at the end of the road, there is a tree. And it's not a very ordinary tree. That tree has two other trees entangled with it. That tree has two other trees clinging to it. The tree that is inside must be feeling so suffocated, right? Just imagine that there is one tree and there are two trees surrounding it. Gurudev said that once when he was passing by that road and he saw this tree, he started thinking that why would this tree have gotten such a state? Why would this tree have to suffer so much? And he started thinking that the people who cannot stay without others, the people who cannot stay without talking to someone, without being with someone, end up in such situations where they cannot leave others. We have all heard incidences or cases of conjoined twins who are attached by their head or probably by their stomach or some body part. How difficult must their life be? If one wants to visit the washroom, the other has to accompany by default. If one has to eat, the other also has to compulsorily eat. There is no freedom of doing something individually. Remember, when you feel so attached to someone, you end up in such situations. When you start getting attached to people, when you start getting attached and you start thinking that I cannot live without this person, I cannot do without this person, we end up getting so attached that we cannot get detached from them. And that is why Gurudev said that Maun sadhana. Trying to detach, trying to disconnect from the entire world, not just physically, but also mentally. Not just mentally, but also verbally. And that is Maun. That is tapasya, that is sadhana. Gurudev said that Param Vishuddhiji Mahasatiji, doing such a great tapasya seems like a very difficult thing. It's not a child's play. But this small child, like Mahasatiji, this very young Mahasatiji, has done this tapasya just by playing. Very simply. She has done this tapasya so simply. Even though it seems so difficult, even though it is difficult to do 285 days of fasting, but she has done it so simply. And that is because she has reconnected with her past birth sadhana. She has reconnected with the tapasya that she must have done in her past birth. And that is why we must all praise her, appreciate her, feel proud that we have gotten this opportunity to do her anumodana, to do her darshan. Because we don't know when we might get such an opportunity again. It is such a rare tapasya that out of so many millions of people in the world, she is the only one who is doing this tapasya currently. In the past 500 to 700 years, no other sampradaya, no other samudaya has witnessed such a tapasya. So just imagine how rare this tapasya is. And we are so lucky that we are in the same time, we are in the current time that we get to do the anumodana of this tapasya. Because Gurudev said that when you do anumodana of a tapasya, you bind the same amount of punya. Not even one punya less. You bind the same amount of punya, same amount of merit, same amount of virtues that a tapasvi is binding. Just imagine how lucky we are. So today, we have an opportunity to do the anumodana. We have an opportunity to bind the same amount of punyas. And we also have an opportunity to sow the seeds that we can do this tapasya, this Muktavali Mahatapasya, this tapasya of 285 days of upvas in the future. So today, when we do anumodana, we must remember in our minds that this is an opportunity that is very extraordinary. And with that vow, today we shall all do anumodana. With that vow, we shall today do anumodana.